Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, I took some technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was having problems with the mic before I started the stream. I thought I had it fixed. Apparently not. So what do you think, Walker? Hey, how you doing, Ryan? I didn't see you slip in here, buddy. How you doing, Backwoods? Good to see you. How is everybody this evening? Are you guys getting tired of the holidays yet? Long day, Backwoods. Yeah, I'm about ready for Christmas to be over. How about you guys? Been working on the screens so that we can have some stuff to look at besides my dirty walls. I hear you there, Kaylin. You're happy about it, Uncle? How come? Oh, yeah, I watched your video. We're not going to have Christmas next year. I remember that video now. Man, you are one lucky lady, Kaylin. You win a lot of those giveaways. You've been helping the food bank, Uncle. I know you told me you had been doing that before, but you weren't feeling too good. Are you feeling good enough to do it now? Excuse me, guys. Everybody got their deer? Walker hasn't got his yet. He's been slacking. Yeah, that might help a little bit on the sound. Oh, get a brush and repaint the room? Well, you come over here and help me, old man. Be glad to have your help. All right, that's good, Backwoods. Cool. Always good to have good equipment. Army beat the Navy. Well, they always do, don't they? Your nephews got their deer? You don't shoot does? You might if it comes down to it, Walker. You might have to get it right at the end of the year. Yeah, no kidding, Backwoods. I think that the Navy has forgotten how to play football. Hey, how you doing, Arnie? Good to see you. I haven't got a hold of Hooples yet. Maybe he'll come in here. I'm hoping he'll get in here this evening. Your grandfather was a hell of a sailor? Yeah, I was a hell of a sailor too. Don't forget, make sure that you're taking care of that, supporting each other up and down the line there, you guys. You got seasick? They got pills for that, but I never needed them. You get seasick in the bathtub? I tried to get in the Army, but darn it, some reason I can't remember now. It's been so long, but I ended up going to the Navy instead. I originally went down to enlist in the Army, turned around and ended up joining the Navy. You can't swim a lick, Walker? Now I know what to do with you. When I come out there to see you, I'll throw you in the lake. You guys getting seasick yet? Try that one for Walker. That one's for you, Walker. Yeah, canoeing's a lot of fun. Play nice. That is playing nice, isn't it, Keith? Coon's age. You went up on the bridge eating a sandwich during a typhoon? Wow. You lived to tell about it. What's that? Try Halo in the ocean? What's that mean? You haven't had any for a long time, Walker. Someone had to be on the bridge. That makes sense, I suppose. What are you hearing about your new hot rod, old man? You got ordered off the bridge? I bet you did. You were talking about the bridge of the ship, right? I used to do the watches up in the bridge when those waves would come up over the bow and hit the bridge, and the bridge is way up in the air. Remember that, old man? Paratrooper thing, yeah. Were you a paratrooper then, backwoods? I know all I know is I used to go to watch on the up in the bridge when we went out to sea. I hated it up there because when you're on watching the bridge, you can't smoke cigarettes. I hear you, backwoods. That's on a need-to-know basis, right? That's your new pet, Walker. That's why I put that up there for you. That's you walking ahead of him. Caused the XO to puke in the bucket. Yeah, he must have been right out of school then, huh? You have yard deer that follow you around? Yeah, right. Hey, how you doing, 420? Good to see you. Welcome. Cheers to you too, sir. That's right, Kyle. You get him straightened out. What does 420 stand for? April 20th, I think. Oh, wow, you're telling on yourself there, backwoods. Telling on your age, buddy. You got leash laws in Des Moines? You'd have to throw a lasso up there on that critter. I didn't get no moose this year. I didn't get no stinking moose. They even have them out in Washington. You gotta go pretty high to get them, though. You got a little one, you got a little bull. Well, a little bull is pretty big, too, you know. I used to be state legal country farmer. Moose jerky, that sounds pretty good. I've never tried it. Better than beef, yeah, I've heard that. It's better for you too, I think. Doesn't have all that crap in it. I'd tell you to send me some, Arnie, but guess what? I can't get the packages you already sent. Yeah, Walker was telling me that they don't eat too much hamburger. They eat a lot of pork and chicken. Of course, it's actually better for you, that white meat. Good one, old man. Good one. Are you? Cool. Me too. Me too, farmer. Yeah, I know. We talked about that on the phone today. I'm hoping Hooples stops in here tonight. He usually does. Oh, yeah, I like deer jerky. Chris, he sent me a whole bag of it. I didn't watch any of it today, Backwoods, but I watched it, a lot of it on the news last night. I watch a lot of that European news network. That's how I find out what's going on, really, because they don't have any reason to lie. Mom Slayer, hey, how you doing? I didn't see you in here. I hope you just got here. Makes me feel bad when I miss them. Elk is good. Yeah, I love elk. I never tried bison. I tried a little bit of buffalo. Yeah, I know that the streets were full last night on the news. Backwoods, it was bad on the news last night, and also heard that they're really kind of pissed off at Macron. That they're about ready to put his head on the chopping block. At the Chiefs mess. You know what, old man? When I was on my ship, when I did my mess duty, I worked in the officers' mess. Man, you would be surprised what we do to that food. I worked in the officers' mess hall. Everybody on the ship had to do their tour of mess duty. You know that. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. Let me tell you some of the stuff. I could tell you some stories about that officer's mess hall. All right, Arnie, thanks for coming in, buddy. I'll get a hold of you as soon as I talk to Hooples, okay? He usually comes in, so I'm hoping he does. Thank you, moms. We'll get it figured out, Arnie. Talk to you soon, Arnie. Have a good evening, buddy. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to the David's Fish Tanks, I'd really be doing me a big favor to get over there and check him out. I have told you guys this before, but usually you guys know how you feel after doing a live stream, don't you? All kind of wore out and wore down and all that. I usually go over and watch one of his videos after that. It's real soothing. Go check him out. No kidding. He's got all kinds of them. Tank after tank after tank. And he knows how to produce it where it is really interesting, you guys. I didn't even know they had fish auctions until I was watching his videos. I have heard nothing from him, Keith. I don't know about anybody else. I've left a text for him, but he has not gotten back. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he just decided to bag it. Because I texted him and I didn't get anything back. So, how much, with the exception of Kaylin, how many people have their Christmas shopping done? You're going for ham on Christmas? Right on. Cool. I like a nice ham, too. Let's see. See what else I can get you guys into here. Oh, check this one out. Here, check that one out. That ought to get your eyes going in circles. My, how time flies. Yeah, there you go, Walker. You're getting the spirit of it now. Has anybody gone over and tweeted the live stream? I tweeted it before I came on, but you guys could tell them we're going. Walker. Who likes homemade cookies? There you go, Backwoods. You can't take much of that one there for sure. I'm trying to find a special one here, but put a lot of them in here. Let's see. Dino. Oh, check this one out. There you go, Walker. A mountain range, you want me to find you one of those, Keith? Not sure I have one of them on here, but I'll find one for you, Keith. I got that one right there. I pushed the wrong one. There we go. I've got that one right there for you guys that are still looking for deer. 5-layer cookies. Oh, that sounds so good. Where am I? There I am. Chocolate chip, Keith. Uh-oh. Let me check. Yeah, not me. All my settings are perfect. You look like a chocolate chip. I get a thumbs down? Oh boy! I love thumbs down. That means somebody was in here watching. Woo! That's for all those deer hunters that are still looking for their kill. You didn't have to do mess hall? You lucky dog. I tried to get out of it, but they wouldn't hear of it. They said everybody had to do it. Those are all does, Walker. You can't shoot none of them. You're not a doe killer, remember? You didn't have to unship because at my last command, my relief went AWOL. And his also. 9 months of mess cooking. You were pissed. The gallery at the store station wouldn't let you leave without a relief. Oh, crud. That means you were doing a lot of double duties then. Crud. Yeah, I couldn't read it all. It was longer than what my page is set up for. Yep, that's right. You let them darn bucks alone. They've got to go out there and breed. I liked it in Washington. You could only shoot bucks, and they had to have at least 2 points on them. And they only had doe tags and that they would do drawings on. You had to draw for a doe tag. Yep, exactly right, Backwoods. Because if they're not being shot at where you are, they're going to feel comfortable there. At least I got green screen, Walker. You got one, don't even use it. What do you call that? All right, Backwoods. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I'll see you out there, and I'm sure I'll see you in a few of the streams. If your name's drawn, I'll give you a message. Mature bucks, you only shoot 140, 140 class. Oh, you're looking for a Boone and Crockett. Let's not start anything. That's just how Walker is, Keith. We can do that. Uh-oh, brown bottle's coming out, you guys. Watch out. I kind of figured that, Walker. That's why I was giving you all that crud. I know it's not going to do anything but run off of you. Oh, really, Moms? That's terrible. That's what they used to do to the horses, if you remember. Yeah, we're friends, Keith. That's just how we talk to each other. Ginger beer. I don't believe I've had ginger beer. Is that like no-name beer or near beer or something like that? You want new bucks every year? Why shoot the does? Well, you haven't even gotten the big ones to come over on your property. You didn't entice them before the season, Walker. Well, that's cool, Moms, that they give the meat away, but still, if you remember right, I think it was back in the 30s they used to do that to the wild horses. That's just not right. Just because they're overpopulated. I don't understand why they can't just live catch them and move them to areas that don't have as many or something like that. You know, a whole lot better than killing them off. They kill enough off with hunting them. They know better than come around there. Why are you sitting in your tree stand up there, Mike, and you wait for them to come by? Yeah, near beer. What do they call that? I can't remember what they call it, but it's 0% alcohol. How's it taste? Does it taste like ginger? You went back to the real stuff because it's the same price? Well, some people have other principles, Walker. It does taste like ginger? Yeah, Walker's a different breed, for sure, Keith. Hey, electronic students, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you came by. Good to see you, my friend. I am good. Thank you for asking. Near beer, it was something else. They called it something else. Can't remember what they called it. I'm sitting here trying to think of it. Came in a green bottle, I believe. I used to make fun of it. My friends used to drink it all the time when I was still drinking real beer. Can't remember what they called it now. Not Mickey's. Mickey's got alcohol in it, Keith. O'Doul's, there you go, yeah. Walker got it right on the head. Hit the nail right on the head. O'Doul's. Mickey's is a wide mouth ale, I think. I've had that too. Now that Mickey's actually tastes like crud. Yeah, it didn't taste very good, that's for sure. You ever try it, old man? They're looking at you, Walker, saying, shoot me, shoot me. Black Label, yeah, that was pretty tough too. Black Label, I remember Black Label. I used to drink it as a kid. I don't even know how many likes we got, you guys. How are we doing? We do have thumbs down, 2 of them. Crap. Sure glad those people liked it so well. Let's see. For a refresh. Here we go. Yeah, I got 1 thumbs down on my phone and 12 ups. It'd be 13 because Walker always does it on his way out. You wish they'd stuck around? You know, people have to have their own opinions, Walker. It's no big deal. You know, they came by and watched a little bit of the live stream or they wouldn't give it a thumbs down. Exactly right, Keith. Right, the broadcast. Got too many things going on there. Now you done it, Walker. Made me think, now I gotta get I'm doing some computer work. You guys go ahead and talk. Maybe that one there. Sorry guys, technical difficulties here. There we go. Now we're good to go. It's all Walker's fault, you guys. He's got big shoulders. He can take it. You drank all your wine already, Walker? All right, cool, Keith. That's good. Yeah, I think I've got, oh shoot, close to that myself. You still have 5 gallons? Don't forget, it's almost Christmas. You'll never get one here in time now. You were supposed to send me the bottle, remember? Hey, how you doing, Murder? Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you for a while, except in your videos. Good to see you. I sent you a gallon. All right. Coffee, hot chocolate with Irish cream. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That warms the bones for sure. Yeah. I kind of like that new format that you're doing on your channel there, Murder Inc. That's very interesting. You really came up with a good angle. I'm going to start doing more live streams in 19. You guys will get sick and tired of seeing me probably. So you got all your deer now, Murder? Hey, how you doing, Digger? Hey, you guys, if you're not supporting Digger, make sure you do that for me, okay? Anybody in here that is not subscribed to Mr. Digger, check him out, will ya? How you doing, Digger? Good to see you. Didn't get the buck yet, huh? Is it still open where you're at then? I think you got a pretty good spot there where you got your stand. Can you hunt from there with a gun? Oh, today was the last day for rifle, flintlock. So you got a flintlock? Can you go back and get him with your flintlock? Do you sport one of those? Yeah, you do have one? Cool. Yeah, I'd like to see you hook one up. .50 cal. All right, yeah, those are fun. You ought to be able to knock them down with that thing. Click, click, click. Yeah. Yeah, Digger's in PA too, murder. Jeremiah Johnson works for me. If it's going to put it down, that works. Now, you guys make sure that you're checking each other out up and down the line here, and you're going to get everybody supported that's in here so you can get your network going up. PA chat tonight. Yeah, I suppose. Yep. Whatever it takes, Digger. I like making sure everybody's growing like they're supposed to. Oh, I didn't know you were in PA. Cool. 17.5%. Holy cow. That's a kick your ass. It must have been pretty good, huh? You must have had a heck of a. You must have let it sit for a long time. I didn't get over there to your after show, Digger. I apologize. I'll get over there for the after show for the replay for sure, bud. Yeah, it is a biggie. It's a biggie for me. I like to make sure that people that support me get support back, and if I can watch your video all the way through, I will. That's what it's all about. Yeah, things happen sometimes, Digger. They still got you on that crazy route? That's right, Kaylin. You tell them. All right, Murder. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I'll see you out there around. You have a great rest of your weekend, okay? And Merry Christmas to you. Night, buddy. Yeah, it was good seeing him tonight, wasn't it, Uncle? He doesn't get on very often, but I enjoy chatting with that guy. You're getting pretty good at those ration reviews, Caitlin. Doing an excellent job on them, by the way. I just wanted you to know that. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys notice this, but sometimes I go back in my playlist. I mean, back where I really started YouTube, and I'll watch some of those videos. Then I'll come back and I'll watch what I'm doing now, and you can really see a big difference of the way that you start growing with YouTube. It kind of helps you put everything in perspective. Absolutely, she's really mastering those MRE videos. And I really don't see too many people doing it like that. I think she's kind of got the corner on it. I could be mistaken, but I think that she's pretty much got the corner on it. She found something that not everybody's doing. I think you should start a playlist of them, Caitlin, actually. It's a good idea. It's really not the picture I was looking for. I got a Christmas one here somewhere. Trying to find it. Shoot, those are small words, I'm telling you. What's that one? Oh, that's the watch. That's that one, that one. I might have got rid of the one I really like. Darn. I must have got rid of it, you guys. I'm going to have to go get the one back that I got rid of. Nemo! Yeah! He's in there somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. Darn. Gosh darn it. Wonder why I did that. Huh. The Hula Girls? No, I had a scene set up for the Christmas, but it's not there. I don't know what happened to it. It was like sitting in my living room with my Christmas tree. Type, oh, maybe that's it. Nope, that's not it. There we go, right there. I found it. There we go. Yeah, you're doing pretty good, moms. Don't stop trying. It gets easier and easier. What is it up to, Uncle? Is it up there, way up there again? I don't really keep up with it unless it's really high. I don't usually either, Kaylin, but when they get way up there, it only takes one ticket. Hey, how you doing, Gray Man? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you came over. I think it's about time to draw a name. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Okay, get it up here where I can't see it. You can't see it. Nobody can see it. Oh, no. One name. One name. Okay. The magic name is... I don't even know this one. Do you guys know who this person is? Must be a new one. I don't think they're in here tonight. Let's see if I can get it up there for you. Does anybody know that person? Seduced Silver? Does anybody know him? I can go find him. It's not that big a deal. But that's who won the sticker. Yeah, about 15 minutes we'll draw for that subscriber appreciation gift. Shoot. Says I'm in between. Yes, right there. There, now we're in there. $2 billion. Oh my goodness, I might have to buy one. It's up to $2 billion. It's up to $2 billion. I'm definitely getting a Powerball ticket. Yeah, I haven't seen you around, Gray. I thought maybe you had taken a sabbatical. Yeah, I have a group, just-in-time group on Facebook too, you guys. I would have to put it in the chat, but it is just in time. It's, gosh, I can't remember how it goes right now. It's just in time, and then it's in parentheses, spelled out just in time prepping. I'll get it up there one of these days. I usually let that thing run itself. I post videos there, but I don't really pay attention because I have moderators in there that take care of it. You been in the woods even with the snow, Gray Man? Oh, you got some good fat wood? Is it ooey gooey stuff or what? You love the cold? Yeah, I used to too. It didn't matter to me. Now I take so many pills I get cold just sitting in the house. Did you get yours, Digger? Did you get your buck this year? Yep, can't have too much fat wood. That's absolutely right, Kaylin. Absolutely. I've got a bunch of it, but anytime I can get more, I get it. Oh, you're not hunting right now? Yeah, my hunting days are over, darn it. I wish I could, but I can't climb them hills. I can't hardly walk across the street some days. You got a pretty busy schedule, don't you, Digger? You must have a pretty big route. I have known a lot of people that do routes, and it depends on how many deliveries you got, how many hours you got to work every day. I used to know this guy. He processed eggs. He had an egg processing plant. He had chicken coops that were 100 yards long and stuff like that. I would go and I would help him gather the eggs out of the big long barns, and then we'd take them up and we'd run them through the processing plant that was right up at the beginning of the farm, and then we'd stack them all in the truck and go out and deliver. Now that was something. You do a lot of that photography around your area then, Digger? Where you go out and do weddings and parties and stuff like that? He had a conveyor belt, Kalen, that went through like a shadow box. It had lights in them, and you could just look at them. The lights were the right UV or whatever you call it, you know. As they went through there, you could see whether they were good or bad. They're already fishing out there on the lake, Gray Man? How about the neighbor? Is he driving on it yet? Wow, you stay pretty darn busy, Jigger. That's really good that you get to have that opportunity, though. Everybody's driving on it? Wow, already? It's only December, Jesus. How far are you from Canada, Gray Man? Started last month? I know when I was in high school, I used to go ice fishing with my mom. We'd drive her big old Cadillac right out on the ice. Poke a hole in there and sit the poles up and jump in the car to stay warm. You got a string of videos put up while you're out in the woods, huh? That's good, Gray Man. No shit. Oh, excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Scrap the caddy. Yeah, it was a boat, I'm telling you. That's all my mom used to drive was Cadillacs. And she was a heck of a fisherwoman, so I don't know many women that could outfish her. She loved her fishing. They would make a good boat anchor for sure. Oh, she always had to have the big one. What would they call it? It's the one above the DeVille. They didn't have back in those days, they didn't have all those different models. They only had the big, I can't remember what it is now. Heck, I drove it enough times, but it was the one right above the DeVille but it was the biggest one. Oh yeah, my mom's had a big motor in it. I loved driving it. It was just a smooth ride. Eldorado, that's it. That's the one she always drove right there, Eldorado. Yeah, she had to stop at a lot of gas stations though. Backflips? I was saving those for you, Mike. Yeah, if you the older ones anyway. I'm not sure about the newer ones. The older ones were like riding on air. Yeah, I'm fluent in typo too, you guys. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the newer ones. I haven't had an opportunity to be in one or drive one, but the old ones, my mama, I don't know, this is 18. She drove, the last one I know she drove was a 1999 Eldorado. That was the last one she had before she passed away. Digger must have had to let Zeus out. I'm telling you, if you could have one of those old caddies right now that are in pretty good shape or easy to recondition, you would have some cash. Kilo's right on air. You're funny, old man. Yeah, Dodges are known to drive like tanks. Well, we better get this other one done if we're going to get it before we get out of here. All right, you guys, this week it'll be for a coffee mug. You guys pick the one out you want and let me know on the in the store. Whoever pulls the name, let me know which one you want out of all of them on there, and I will get it for you. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got too many names. Throw one back in there. Oh, she's gonna like this one. Can't believe she's not in here tonight either. You guys know who I'm talking about? Yeah, see if I can get it up there. There we go. I'm trying to find the picture. Yep, that's who it is. Sue Nelson. She's gonna win a coffee mug. I think she already got one of my coffee mugs. I might let her have a shirt if she's. I think she's already got one of my mugs. She is a winning maniac. She's big a winner as Kaylin. Kaylin wins a lot too. Kaylin's a very lucky person. So I think Sue has a mug if I remember right. But if she doesn't, she'll get a mug, and if she does have it, I'll make sure she gets a shirt. Yeah, how cold is it there, Gray Man? She might wander in. I usually shut her down about 13 minutes, but I'll run a little over to see if she comes in. She usually comes in just about the time I want to close up, so we'll keep it open a few minutes. She should be around. $11 degrees. That's cold enough to freeze a witch's you know what. Trying to see how much it is here. 27 degrees here. $27 in Nebraska, you guys. It's gonna get down to 17 tonight in PA, you guys. It's cold enough. He saw a dog chasing a cat and they were both walking. That makes no sense, Walker. Minus 60? Oh yeah, that's like Alaska. You must be real close to the border. It's gonna be up to freezing tomorrow, huh, Kaylin? Wow. Better stay in the house. You better call in sick to the mosque. I thought you were just going to let Zeus out. That's why I thought you left. I drew for the customer appreciation thing while you were gone. Sue Nelson won it, Digger. She's going to win probably, I think she's already got a coffee mug. I was going to give out a coffee mug tonight, but I think she's already got one from me, so I'm going to probably give her a shirt. One of the new shirts I designed. Yeah, she's pretty lucky. She wins a lot, and so does Kaylin. I don't know what it is about females, but they are pretty lucky. Have you guys ever noticed that? Yeah, I know it gets colder than the witches you know what, Gray Man up there. What are you talking about, Walker? There are new ones. They got we have the new stickers, Walker. Do I owe you one? Yeah, it's getting kind of late. I'm going to stay around just a little bit longer waiting for Sue to drop in. It is getting late, Uncle Al. You be good. You stay healthy as you can, Uncle. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas, sir. She will be alone. Alone for what? Send her an email? All right, yeah. That's how I'd get a hold of her. Along. I would say she will be alone. Yeah, Die Bullfrog is Uncle Al, Moms. Jesus, you guys. Fine, you guys. I'll get them out in the morning. Let me find my pen that Keith got me, and I'll write it down. All right, got it. KD9MLB, is that your new ham address? So you must have got the notice, huh? Have you heard about the other part yet? There you go, Walker. You should just, you have a ham address, Gray Man? You should just change your name to that, Walker. Instead of Walker Outdoors, call yourself KD9MLB. No comment, huh? You got your ham license yet, Digger? Well, that'd make sense to hand some out so that people know you have a ham set. That's a cool idea. Most people just have business cards to hand out with their businesses on it. Never heard of one for a ham license. Nope, no ham radio either. I thought you were talking about getting one. Oh, you only have 2 of them. Okay. Walker got him a free antenna. He's just got to go get it. Have you gone and got it yet, Walker? What's an EB? I hear you there, Digger. You know what? My list is kind of long, too, and you kind of have to prioritize along there, you know. Oh, you meant CB? Okay. I had one years ago. I don't even know what happened to it. I had it for a long time in a box. I don't think I have it anymore. I used to use mine when I went to school back in the 70s. That's a little bit before you guys' time. I've been looking at Baofeng 2-way radios. Those are a ham set right by themselves. Oh, you just took the words right out of my mouth, didn't you, Digger? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get a Baofeng because they are like a CB, ham radio, walkie-talkie all in one. Then you got it all right there in your hand. You don't have to have all these other things, you know. Besides that, if SHTF were to really happen, what are you going to do? Pack up your ham radio and all your other stuff and take off? I mean, you're supposed to be having enough stuff that you don't have to have all that other stuff. It's just straight up ham radio. Well, you could. It's probably programmable, isn't it? Kaylin, is it programmable to become the other things, right? Ponies and espresso. That's a good idea. Oh, you got a small one. I didn't know they had them that went in backpacks. It runs off batteries or what? I know the Army guys used to have them. Is it something like that? Wow, that's a pretty big vision there, Gray Man. Yeah, you can do a ham or two-way, yeah. That's what I read up on, you know. I've been reading up on all kinds of stuff, and I'm pretty sure that the Bale things are good to be, they could become anything you want. You just have to program them. A lot of people say don't buy them, but I just don't buy it. I've read too much about them. Oh, you were originally in Texas then, huh, Moms? Oh, I hear you there about the limited money. I think everybody pretty much is kind of tough on money right now. You know, they say the economy's up, but it's not that good yet. It's tough starting all over again with your preps, too. I've been there. Learning skills could be a cheap way to prep, but you still have to have some other stuff, Gray Man. Living off the land would be the perfect ideal situation, but you're still going to have a way to start doing that. You probably have it set up out there where you're at. Yeah, everybody would probably be at my opinion. Everybody's at a different level of where they want to be for the SHTF. Homegrown, what's a yinzer? Never heard that word. What's a yinzer, Digger? Yeah, I bet you do, Gray Man. Just from the little bit that I've talked to you and stuff, I believe that you probably have a pretty good setup out there. Breakaway Homestead. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, okay. That what they call PA people, right? Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think he did. He said he was gonna, maybe something come up for him. He said he was gonna come, but maybe something just came up. I was talking to him earlier. Yeah, I don't even know why they call it spell check anymore. I don't even know why they call it spell check, because spell check that can't even spell it right most of the time. Yeah, they probably will, Gray Man. You have a point there, because people panic when anything bad happens. You know, that's just human nature. The biggest thing is, I think, a trying to think of the right word for it, a prepper that is conditioned will probably stay off of his radio and only use it a few times a day. But the inexperienced preppers, they're going to be panicking, and like you said, they'll be on their radios 24/7 trying to figure out what they're going to do next. He lives over in Bremerton, doesn't he, old man? In that area, anyway? Maybe Camino. I'm not sure. I know he spends a lot of time around Camino. Yeah, the radios, I think the radio should only be for information and then for communicating with your group, because you're going to have probably parties going out, not work parties, but security details going out and checking the area out. If you're in a group, and this is only my opinion, you guys. I think if you're in a group and you get the rules set out, you should probably, one of the rules would be, if you have a radio, make sure that you're not on it. Because you don't want people to be catching up to you. There's going to be a lot of dumb people out there for sure. You know, and it might not be that they're dumb. It's that their thought process just isn't going to be correct. Excuse me, I didn't know that was coming out, guys. Exactly right. You know, when it's all coming down to it, you're going to have to conserve, and part of that conserving is not being on your radio all the time. You know, even if you were to have solar power by chance, if you were to have a group that was large enough that you could come up with some sort of solar power, you know, you would still want to make sure that you're not on the radio, because that's how people are going to be able to find you. I'm all about being the gray man as much as possible. Sure, I have all the toys and stuff, but what they don't know won't hurt them, is my opinion. Jay, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Long time no see. How are you this evening, my friend? We were just talking about, Jay could probably put in on this conversation, is we were just talking about two-way radios, Jay, and about how people will be dumb enough to stay on them all the time when things go backwards. I almost said a bad word. Darn it. I'm going to have to watch my mouth here. I am fine, Jay. Thanks for asking. Exactly, Gray Man. And you're going to have to try to keep the power off as much as possible till you get some sort of power source. Yeah, there'll be a few that are going to be, that's what we were saying, Jay, is there's going to be some people, no matter how much training they have for prepping, they're still going to be stupid enough to have their radios on 24/7, and that's how they're going to be found. Or that's what we're discussing anyway. If the radios are on and they're talking to them, they could be tracked. You know, you can track a guy on a CB. We used to play cat and mouse all the time by using our CBs to find each other. And it's really flat and far between hills here, but we could do it, you know. But we learned to track each other by using the power surge on the CB, see how close you were. So, you know, it can be done. Yeah, just watch your meter. That'll tell you exactly how far away the person that you're talking to is. Exactly. It was a game we called cat and mouse. We go out in our trucks and stuff and try to find each other. Exactly, Walker. You're right. Yeah, we're all called something. You know, I don't even know how that came up, prepper, you know. Uh, it's hard for me to put my head around that because I haven't really ever called myself a prepper or a survivalist. I've just been an outdoorsman. And I just knew how to take care of myself outdoors. Now they have all these new names for things, you know. And he realizes that he's right behind you, huh? Or you could be talking to somebody and they're right behind you and you don't even know it, you know. You're looking around and you don't even know where they're at. They're behind a hill or something, you know. But that's a good way of training you guys. You could do that, you know, make it a game with your kids or whatever, or your friends, and say, hey, let's play this game. That'd be a good training exercise. A little smaller than the company. I bet you trust every one of them too, don't you, Gray? You see, everybody's actually done it sometime in their life. We all called it something different, but we all basically did it. I did it when I was in my 20s, you know, and that was when I still lived here before I went out west. And it's easy to get lost out here. It's pretty flat. I'm kin to most of them. Well, that's a good thing there, because then you know you can trust them. Yeah, I put a booster on mine. When I had mine, I had a booster. That kind of disorientates the signal too. Yeah, I've heard about your family already, Walker. You better watch out for them daughters of yours, buddy. Let's see what we got. Well, what about your son? That makes it kind of sweet, huh, Gray Man? It's kind of nice when you got a bunch of people with military backgrounds. Yeah, you better not turn your back on them then, huh, Walker? Okay, I'm starting to squirm here, guys. I'm going to have to get off of here. I'll get a hold of Sue and that other person. Me seduced silver, seduced silver, and Gray Man and Mike. I will get you guys a couple of stickers out to you guys. Put them in the mail tomorrow. I know I don't have to. All right, you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming. Hey, don't forget that we have Wednesdays too. That's the morning session. Even if you're at work, you can take a break and come on long enough to get your name in the kitty. You know, if you stick your head in the door and say hi, I'll put you on the list. So until next time, you guys. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. This is OBS, so it'll stay on for a few minutes after I stop it, so it can render. So if you guys want to stay and talk to each other, go for it. So until next time, you guys, thanks for coming. I don't want to exit. No. Find out why that don't fucking work. That's not fucking right. It did stop.